too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
We had a lot of fun in season 1, One Will Rise. But now, we're on to something new. And by that, I mean season 2. Next is now.
Yeah, the next is now, all right. And with a new season of My Team comes new features. But right now, let's talk about the biggest feature that's getting.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. The Friendship Torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to effect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Barrett, then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Peyton in at the 1. And for San Antonio, We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Lyle. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now Barrett. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
And Bones, when you look at RJ Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one.
San Antonio with the ball after R.J. Barrett's miss. DeRozan's shot is off. In the corner, Barrett with it. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go, is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. And DeRozan, here we go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
He doesn't get the second one. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And DeRozan, here we go.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Payton. Here's Harkless. No good on the triple. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 8.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Here's Payton. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harkless connects from three-point range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And finished off by Derozan.
And that's a display of Derozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Barrett. Now Harkless takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Derozan, here we go.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Payton kicks to Harkless. Back to Payton. And they double up Payton. Here's Harkless. Off target from three-point range.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outstanding initiative there from Derozan, and it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Derozan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's stolen by Derozan. And here we go with Derozan running it up the middle.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so here is New York after the basket by San Antonio.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Outside Derozan. Here's Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Randall outside. He feeds it to Gibson. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
And finished off by Derozan.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Murray against Payton. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Lyles.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
And finished off by Derozan.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Payton outside. And here is Harkless. He's got 6. It's stolen by Derozan. To the inside. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Aldridge. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harkless with it, now guarded by Derozan. Harkless with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shots good by Lyles.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The pass to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Randall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Spurs making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Murray left side.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And stolen by Murray. Bellinelli against Randall. Here's Gay. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Yep, that one goes. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Count the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Murray penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Payton. Passes to Barrett. Back to Payton. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Portis, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 17. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Robinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Now, here's Bullock. Defense right on him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And so here is New York after the miss from Derek White.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Knicks team.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Murray. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Mills, and it's blocked.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
That one falls.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Mills. Knicks with the rebound. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Yep, it counts. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
San Antonio leading. Now here's Mills. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Portis kicks to Bullock. Knocked away. Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ntilikina. No good with the triple.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Knicks trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Knox. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. That shot missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Let's it fly from 18. And it's Bullock missing. Spurs leading by 9. White goes in. And that one, good.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Now the pass to Bullock. Outside Robinson. New York moving it around. Here's Knox. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So it's the Spurs now. Here's Mills. And the layup is good.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And White slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Mills. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. The shot by Bellinelli, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Robinson, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Mills. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Walker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
That's good from Walker. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
Not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. Derozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. Knicks trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, when Ntilikina is looking to actively set up guys on the offense, their flow is going to look much better.
And the dunk by Derozan.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012 where Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. R.J. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Peyton in for Frank Ntilikina. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Passes it to Walker. And here is Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan for 3. The offensive rebound. Outside, Walker. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Walker's got 5.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to Ellington. He kicks to Barrett. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Lyle. Lyle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Ellington. Pass to Peyton. Barrett with the ball. Up top, Ellington. Harkless with it. Pass to Barrett. The 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. And a switcher also for New York. Randall's checked in. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Harkless on the wing. Shot to stop the run. And the Knicks miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Peyton, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Harkless on the wing. This one for 3. Second chance shot. And no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
And Aldridge, the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Aldridge has got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Randall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get his shot off?
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
That one misses for Randle.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now Payton. In the corner, Barrett with it. And a miss there on the triple. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Aldridge. Randle grabs the board. The Knicks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The Knicks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 7.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
And Payton throws it down hard.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the pass to Barrett, back to Payton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For New York, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That free throw good from Randle.
Randle really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. White comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bryn Forbes.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And so it's Derozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Over Randle. DeRozan's shot is off. And here's Bullock. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Barrett. Puts up a 3. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
He can't hit that time. A difficult situation for New York. Payton kicks to Bullock. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Payton. Gay inside. He's defended by Randall, and that one's good by Gay.
Adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. And that one, good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And it's Bullock in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Spurs shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bullock, good.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Deep 2 from Murray. Great look there, but off target. New York shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Barrett for 3, and again, New York with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. White inside. He's guarded by Bullock. And another shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. White's got 8.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Ntilikina can't hit.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And it goes down 2 points.
Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
Spurs leading by 20. Here's Murray. Nails the 16-footer. He's got 13.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. For New York, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Takes a 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Spurs working the ball around now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Robinson.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Knicks trail by 21. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. Down low, here's Knox, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 5. Outside Portis. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Gay. Bullock with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
He was all alone on that one. Ellington's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. And White kicks to Murray. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Here's Ntilikina out to the right wing. Bullock. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. White, good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And a wide open look for Portis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar Derozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 3 steals, and 4 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar Derozan so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs leading by 23. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Barrett. Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And for the Spurs, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Ntilikina has some size and able to battle there down low.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Ntilikina, well-traveled, born in Belgium, growing up in France, and joined the NBA as the second youngest player in the league's history as a rookie.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. So he gets them both. Spurs leading by 18. Here's Murray. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The shot by Harkless, no good. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, Gibson with it. There's the triple. And the Knicks miss again. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Aldridge. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Payton.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by San Antonio. Misses off the right iron.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Harkless. He's got 11. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Elfrid Payton. For San Antonio, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Murray against Barrett. And he overshot that one, missing. San Antonio with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Harkless. 11 points in the game. Kept alive, Gibson. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio with the ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first points in this one.
Ever evolving as a passer. DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Now here's Randall. He's got 13. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
DeRozan, that's good.
And DeRozan has really perfected his jumper over the years. He seemed unbothered by the defense.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Barrett after the basket by San Antonio. The shot by Harkless, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. Dishes it to Harkless. Barrett wide open, he fires. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Payton dishes to Gibson. Here's Harkless. And just miss after miss right now.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Forbes can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting about 42% so far. Murray against Payton. Back to Barrett. Fires the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. And the Spurs with possession here. Lyles no good. Now, here's Barrett. 13 points in the game. Over Murray. Barrett, no good. Spurs shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. DeRozan, that's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Left side, Portis. He can't get that one, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Mills. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mills has got 8.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Great look, but off the mark. Mills with it, picked up by Barrett. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Payton. Here's Harkless. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Harkless. DeRozan's shot is off. New York shooting 41% for the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
From about 19 feet, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mills has got 4 points this quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Portis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Payton, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles, and Walker subbed in for Murray. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And Ellington is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Out to the wing. Here's Knox. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's DeRozan. That shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
On defense, San Antonio. New York moving the ball around for 3. Bullock gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bullock's got 13. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
Here's Knox, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Pass to Ellington. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Back to Portis. Banked in off the glass. He's got 12.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
The Knicks shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Portis. Here's Knox. And again, New York with the triple.
Knox. Who's there? Kevin for 3.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Walker's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And Robinson is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
From the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And here are the Knicks now. Ellington with it. 5 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
White, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's over Ellington, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. White's got 18 points in the game.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Bullock passes to Robinson. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots over Bullock. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Good recognition there from Rudy. It's fantastic to see him shoot off the dribble with that kind of rhythm.
poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Portis.
Frank Ntilikina.
.115 left to play in the third. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Here's White. Goes back up. Pirtle's shot is off. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Fires from 14, and there's another one for the Knicks. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bellinelli, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bellinelli's got his second basket of the night. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. Here's Knox. Jacks up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Gay. Rebounded by Knox. And here are the Knicks. Here's Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
The first one falls. And so Bullock nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Goes up on the wing. Walker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
In the corner, it's Ellington. The three-pointer, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Zeller is out there with Medu. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's White. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Ntilikina passes to Dotson. The dish to Ellington. Inside, Robinson kicks to Dotson. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Zeller up top, guarded by Robinson. Shot by Zeller, no good. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. On the wing, Ellington. And the Knicks miss again. The Spurs shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And it's White missing. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Dotson the pass to Ntilikina. Good on the three-point shot.
I like the decision to just rise up and fire. Ntilikina showing a confident play there.
White, once again off the mark by San Antonio. Ellington inside the three-point line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Here's White. Here's Walker. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. And the Knicks with possession here. Dotson in the corner. The three. The shot will not fall.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And it's White missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. He gets that one.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Here's Dotson. Drills it from outside. Dotson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That fast break three is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's White. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. White's got 20. And the Knicks with possession here. Ntilikina looking it over. The feed to Robinson. And it's blocked. Outside, Walker. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here the Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Zeller's got his first points of the game. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside, Robinson. Ellington from outside. New York now working with the new shot clock. Here's Knox. The pass to Dotson. Clock at 6. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Dotson. No good on the three. Here's Walker. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Walker's got 19 points. Here's Ntilikina. To the wing on the left. Here's Knox. No good from outside.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Dennis Smith in for Wayne Ellington. Now here's Walker. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York.
That's a 2 from Smith.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Knicks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Dotson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. Here's Medu, defended by Portis. The Knicks shooting around 41% on the night, and even 3-on-3 break. He gets it in there.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. Now Smith. And Harkless with the basket on the assist by Smith. And that's 15 points for Harkless.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
Here's Walker, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Nice shot by Portis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Mills. Here's Zeller, and the jam by Tyler Zeller.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The guy who doesn't love the contact inside, Mills taking it up strong.
Teams first.
One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the middle. Here's Dotson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Mills. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mills has got 9 points here in the second half. New York shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Technical foul.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And here's Smith. Wide open look. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Here's Mills. From the arc. And Harkless pulls it down. Here's Smith. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bellinelli. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Poked away. Mills with it. Now Smith defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Lonnie Walker. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Walker. The Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Ntilikina's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Walker on the money with the shot from the left block. Walker's got 25 points. The Knicks shooting 43% for the game. Now here is Smith. Pass to Ntilikina to stop the run. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
Ntilikina so much better when hitting threes. That one looked nice.
Scooped up. Medu can't hit. The Knicks shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. High arcing shot. Wasted no time on that one. Ntilikina's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And there it is for him.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
New York with the ball. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Smith from past the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shot's good by Walker. 1:57 left in the game. Knocks it loose. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's where his advantage is. Speed in the open floor. Mills is a Tasmanian devil of sorts on the break.
Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it to Harkless. He dishes it to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Portis, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're leading by 34. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Here's Gay. Murray with it. Picked up by Portis. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here is Smith. Outside Portis. New York moving it around. The pass to Dotson. And DeRozan sends it back. And he recovers it. And Harkless slams it in. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Smith outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.